Listen, Judah, listen to me, bro. Listen to me. I didn't do a video on you in 7 months. If I'm right, usually one of you dummies or one of my subscribers of mine will remind me. But if I recall, the last video I did on you was March, maybe February to be exact. I don't remember because that's how irrelevant you are to me. That's how irrelevant you are to me anymore. I'll admit it was kind of stupid to get in a situation with you. I look back at some of the videos because they were entertaining for the most part. But it was kind of stupid. So I'm like, you know what? Why? There's a saying, Judah, only a fool argues with another fool. So I left it alone. I don't touch your channel. I don't think about you. I may speak on you. But shout out to my boy Dilo from the Go. If he's listening to this somehow. And I can vouch for the stuff that he said in one of his videos. Even though I told bro that it's not going to work out between you two because he really wanted to collab with you. Where you messed up, bro, and I'll educate you on this. All right, Judah, you listening? Where you messed up is you attacked him because you claim that he chose a side. No. Dilo has told me numerous times before whatever situation that you two had that my issue with you was not his business. And to be honest with you, I don't blame Dilo for not wanting to collab with you after he saw the BS that you were doing. Judah, are we still on this? He killed his granddad! First off, R.I.P. to my grandpa. Number two, Judah, if you're going to make a bold statement like that, you have no receipts, you have no video evidence. The only thing that you have is your mouth. Or that AI translator thing that you use to do whatever the videos that you do. Judah, let me ask you something. Since you want to talk about, family and stuff like that, since you bring up my family, let's bring up your family. Judah, let me ask you something. Did you ever grow up with a mother in your household? Or did you have two fathers? Let me explain this for people that don't understand. There are people that have two fathers, all right, gay parents. So let me ask you something, Judah. Did you have a mother in your life? Because something tells me that you grew up with gay parents, and that could probably be a reason why you say the stuff that you do. Going after people, saying gay this, gay that, faggot this, faggot. Like, bro, you said so many gay jokes that if I had a penny every time that you said a gay joke, I would have enough money to whoever the owner is or CEO of YouTube. It doesn't matter. I would have enough money to become the CEO of YouTube or owner of YouTube. And I would have the power to get rid of the channel that you so-called possess. And you want to talk about hypocrites? We're hypocrites. Let me tell you something. You should be the last person calling people hypocrites. Because let's go by an example. And Dilo addresses perfectly. You keep talking about Caleb Williams beat up on the Jaguars and Panthers. Okay. Let's go with your boy Tyson Bagent. What are his 2 wins against the Brian Hoyer Raiders and the Carolina Panthers, who had the worst team, who was the worst team in the league last year? when Tyson Bagent went up against a Brandon Stanley defense, who that defense was not even that good. He got exposed. The Saints got exposed too. Do you want to know what the difference between Caleb and the difference between Tyson Bagent? All right, Tyson Bagent in both of those games that he lost, he didn't show any progression as a quarterback. He had multiple interceptions in both games. With Caleb, at least he puts the Bears in position to win football games. But he claims you put Tyson Bagent in, the Bears would be 10-2. What logic do you have other than, oh, he's just a smarter quarterback? Judah, maybe that's the reason why people ban you off of their channels. 99% of your trolls or fan base, which I'm surprised this guy has a cult following. The reason why we ban you is because you don't know ball, kid. Let me be honest with you. You don't know ball. And you want to say, oh, I'm helping D-Lo out. Okay, you cannot help D-Lo out. I'll tell you why. Because D-Lo already has more subscribers than you. He has more views than you. And he has more like ratio than you. I could say the same thing about myself. D-Lo said it perfectly. You wish you were me. Okay? Successful wise, because that's the problem. You act like you're some Jesus Christ of the Bears community. You're not. The Bears don't listen to you. And you want to claim that, oh, I won the Civil War. Let me ask you something. Who did you fight for? You didn't fight for Justin, obviously. You didn't fight for Caleb. You wanted the Bears to keep Tyson Bagent. That was your plan. You wanted the Bears to keep Tyson Bagent. You didn't want any quarterback. You wanted to take Joe Alt. You wanted to take Marvin Harrison. You wanted the Bears to keep Tyson Bagent. So you did not win the Civil War because you were fighting for the wrong reasons. Okay? And I could tell, listen, you were not in our video, in the videos that you were doing. No, you did not want Caleb. All right, we have acknowledged that you didn't want Caleb. Okay? And stop being about, oh, I wanted Michael Penix. No, we know what your plan was. You wanted Tyson Bagent to be the starter. Point blank, period. Which he will never be a starter. I hate to, burst your bubble, but he will never be a starter. So, and you want to keep, and I've seen the thing, oh, I root for the Bears to lose because I don't want Caleb to start. And you keep talking about, oh, fuck D-Lo, fuck his team. You two root for the same team. Dude, you're not a Bears fan. All right, nobody comes to you for Bears content. Let's just stop this narrative. All right, you have the nerve to call yourself, oh, I'm a real Bears fan. No, you're not. You contradict yourself multiple times. And D-Lo has called you out on that so many times. Judah, you'll talk a lot of that stuff. But here's one thing that you will never, ever do is say that to our faces. Because if you did, it would be a whole different story. So shout out to my boy D-Lo. I'm glad you finally saw the light with this clown. But, like I said, I incredibly encourage. And the reason why I'm not giving you a lot of heat in this video is because I know your video is going to get taken down by YouTube. But this is probably the least amount of energy you're going to get from me. Because listen, I don't care if you make a whole Netflix series, talk about, oh, how Mike killed his grandpa. I don't care if you make a whole Netflix, Peacock, cinematic universe. Do what you gotta do. At the end of the day, we all know you don't have evidence. So you could just flush it down the toilet. Give it up. Your reputation's already ruined. You got banned off of a radio show. And you were claiming that, oh, I don't remember why I got you got banned because you joked about my grandpa. You got banned off of a radio show. How do you get banned off of a radio show, Judah? So, listen, Judah. This is going to be the most attention that you'll ever get because I'm not doing this anymore. I already got better things. Oh, yeah. My second channel, Judah, called the Sports Bar Network, it outshines your channel by a lot. And it doesn't even have 100 subscribers. Go look at the live streams we do. They outdo all your streams combined, kid. But shout out to D-Lo once again for seeing the light. And we have all one thing in common. We do it till we laugh at you, Judah. You're soulless. You're a soulless individual that will not be missed. And I remember that video that you did on me. Talking about when I die. The only thing I'll have is nobody. Let's play advocate. What if you died, Judah? Who would miss you? Nobody. They would have the same reaction that you proclaim that people would have for me. Let's be honest. You didn't like your parents. You want to bring up my family? Let's bring up your family. You didn't like your parents. You didn't grow up with a mother. And that's the reason why you talk the way that you do. Come out the closet, Judah. Just come out. It's going to be 2025. Just come out the closet and admit that who you are. All right, you don't have a tribe. You just have a bunch of losers that just cuddle to you. They don't know any better. But let's be honest. But just rant below. I already know what you're gonna do. You're gonna make part 2 and do with your stupid AI voice. Do what you gotta do because you're only gonna get this, bro. But shout out to D-Lo. If he's watching this, I'm gone.